Now, no one can say that this hasn't been a horrible 2 years for James Harden. From his request to be traded from the Rockets, to his dirty laundry being aired out for the world to see. I mean, if I blew $1 million in a strip club, I'll be devastated too. But it didn't stop there with Harden. In the midst of him trying to get traded to Philly, something we learned not too long ago, but in the midst of that, we saw Harden go from being in okay shape to what the heck happened type of shape. And this is where it all went down from there. Now, before we get into this, I'd ask you to smash that like button for your boy. And if you're new to the channel or returning viewer and you want to support, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And with that being said, let's welcome James Harden to the Knicks. Now, like I was saying, James Harden gained weight, and I mean gained weight, to the point where he was 5 steps too slow when he finally hit the court with Brooklyn. But he wasn't bad. I mean, yeah, he got slow, but he was still putting up good numbers and assists, making the Nets look like a championship contender, even when KD went down with injury and Kyrie Irving was missing work for whatever excuse he had at that time. But something happened to James Harden. First, being the hamstring injury that will see him be a shell of himself in the playoffs, and that will eventually see them lose to the Milwaukee Bucks. And from then on, Harden was never the same. From nursing his injury through the summer to not being in shape in time for training camp, we saw the shell of himself Harden again. Something that would land him to losing to Miami Heat in the second round of the playoffs, after being traded to the team he initially wanted to go to. It didn't work. And now Harden is between a rock and a hard place. Because, yes, he can opt into his contract, but who's so sure Daryl Morey will keep him? And if he does, who is the team that makes sense if he does trade him? That's where the Knicks come in. Would the money work? Well, yes. If you package Randall and another player in a pick, I'm sure the money will work itself out eventually. Can he coexist with Barrett? Well, yes again. You have 2 players who can play either the 2 or the 3 spot, making it easier for them to coexist. And the last big question would be, would the Knicks get the old Harden in this deal? And I'll say no to all scenarios of that. But do the Knicks need that? No. The Knicks don't need the ball hogging Harden of old. They need the Harden that can pass the ball, creating shots for players other than Barrett. Can he give a reliable 17.8 assists game every night and be a plus to the team? Well, yes, but only if he can focus on his game and get healthy. Then I don't see why not. He can also operate the point guard spot, giving 3-and-D guys like Grimes more minutes at the 2, which not only increases the offense, but gets you defense as well. Something Quickly can't give the Knicks. I think in the long run, this will give RJ time to grow as the leader of the team and teach him how to run the offense while also scoring by one of the best to do it, being James Harden. I think the Knicks and Philly can work out something that would not only make the teams better with Randall fitting in well in Embiid, but also a chance for Harden to recapture his stardom. So who knows? I'd like to thank you all for joining me. And if you think a lineup of Harden, Barrett, Grimes, Obi, and Mitch would be a powerhouse, give me your reason in the comment section. Even if you don't think it's a good fit, let me know that too. I love talking to you guys. And also, do me a favor and talk to each other as well. We are all Knicks fans, and one opinion don't outweigh the other. So let's hear your thoughts. Stay blessed and remember to always lead by example.